happening around my lips. Red pimples, it's really, really bad. I can't even take it. But there's worse problems to worry about, right? Better skin. And the reason I'm using Better Skin is because I feel like it's light on my face. I feel like it's not greasy. And I like the formula in this. I never have a problem, and when my skin's at its worst, I feel like this doesn't really affect my skin in a negative way. So I'm going to take a color called Pink Silk, and it's just like a really light matte pink. I'm going to pop that all over my outer corner to my inner corner, and I'm just going to dust it on there. You want to be able to see the color. It's going to be like a transition shade, just it's going to be what makes everything blend. Then I'm going to take creme brule, which is like a camel color, and it is also matte, and I'm going to focus that in my outer corner because I'm going to start building up that outer corner to give it like a deep, dark, sultry eye. Then I'm going to take deep cocoa, which is like this matte and brown that has like a little bit of red in it, but not too much, and I'm going to focus that again on top of the creme brulee, and we're going to start building up that cat eye. And I'm just going to make sure I have all that deep, dark, intense color staying in the outer corner. Then I'm going to make sure I keep going back in and smoothing it over with that pink to make sure everything flows nicely. And just really build up that deep cocoa to give it that really smooth, sultry look, I guess you could say. And I just have lots on the brush to bring it to the Then I'm going to take this color called Golden Honey, and it has a little bit of glitter to it. And I'm going to put it on my lid, but you can totally miss this step because I decided not to go with it. I decided to go with this color called New Moon, which is like a really pretty dark reddish silver. And I'm just going to pop that silver onto this gold. So totally ignore this step. You don't have to do it. But if you like the gold, keep the gold. Totally up to you. I just prefer this silver. I feel like this silver like really goes with the pink. So this is the color that I love, and I just put it right over top of that gold, which I liked how the gold kind of came through. Okay, so I didn't put my brows and my eyeliner on camera because I feel like I've done it plenty of times for you guys. So I will link it above, that way you can go check it out if you haven't seen it yet. I'm going to use the LA Girl Brule, and I am using this in creamy beige. I've never used this before, so I'm going to try it out. This is my first impression. So it has like a little furry tip at the top. I guess you squeeze it. Let's see. I love concealer, so I hope I really like this one. So a whole bunch came out at one time. It seems like it's pretty darn thick. And I'm just like painting with it. So far so good. I think I'm liking this. Bringing it all the way back into my hairline. The reason I do that is because it's going to give you more of a lift on your face, because where the brightness goes is where your eye goes. So when you look at me, it's going to give my face a little lift. If you don't want a huge lift, you could stop right about here and then color it in with bronzer. I'm going to take this sponge, and this is my first time ever. I got the Real Technique sponge because it has the flat side, so I really wanted to give it a go and see what I thought about it. And I'm really liking it because I feel like I can get into that cat eye to make it nice and sharp really easily. I got this off of Amazon for $7, which is cheaper than on the actual Real Technique website. Yeah, so far I'm liking it. Okay, and then what you want to do is set your face, set your concealer underneath your eye with a little NYX powder. And make sure you do this right away, just so nothing creases, nothing moves anywhere, and it will last you a lot longer throughout. So you're going to cream contour, and I'm using the same type of concealer, and this is in Warm Honey. And here we go. I think I'm really liking this concealer. I feel like you don't need a lot of it. So we're going to start at the ear. I'm going to bring it down. And I like to curl right at the cheek because that's going to give your cheek a little bit of a lift. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. Like that. Then I'm going to put a little bit up here just to even it out. If you have a bigger forehead or you have a smaller forehead, if you have a bigger forehead, you put more here. If you have a smaller forehead, you put less. I think mine's pretty medium, so I'm just going to leave it like that. Then I'm going to bring some down my nose. My nose is a little crooked, nothing too intense, but
I don't know, I'm not too worried about it because that's what God gave me, so I don't need to change it too much.
Mommy.
Okay, and then what I like to do is go back over all my contour with the bronzer from the Kat Von D palette. This is shadow play, but you could use any bronzer you prefer. This is just what I do when I want it to stay a long time. I really like the Kat Von D palette. I feel like it's worth the money. It lasts really, really long, and the colors are really, really great. So if you do want to spend your money on a really good contour palette, I totally recommend. Okay, so I put the Gerard Cosmetics Buttercup lipstick on my lips, and so far what my thoughts are on this is that it has a really good formula. It's really creamy and smooth. It feels like almost like a chapstick on my lips, so I really like it. I don't like the price. I think the NYX Buttercream lipsticks are very comparable to the Gerard Cosmetics lipsticks, so I definitely recommend them if you want to spend a little less money. And the tube is so small, like the tube's so little, like there's nothing to it. So that's kind of disappointing. But I like the formula. That's one good thing I have to say about it, the color and the pink. Okay guys, so this is my final look. I hope you guys like it. I hope you liked my first impressions. I literally didn't try any of these products until I was actually on camera with you guys, so it's my total honest review of them. I hope you like it, and if there's anything you guys want to see, please leave it in the comments below, and please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Bye guys.